So today we are discussing sweet and smiling behavior. And I'm going to sing a song to help us begin that discussion. A song by Charlie Chaplin called Smile. And what I want to invite you to do is also start to type in the chat, what does it mean to you to smile? What does it mean to you to show sweet behavior, which is our topic of discussion? Okay? Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fears and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Smile even though it's aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. If you just smile. So that was that beautiful classic song by Charlie Chaplin called Smile. And it is such a powerful song because it reminds us to smile through adversity, smile through depression, smile through obstacles, smile through your darkest moments. And though smiling is an external thing that we do, it has an internal effect, and it can transform a moment and transform your mind in just a few seconds. Smiling is a universal language that the most subtle of our fellow human beings understand. And I'm speaking about babies. So babies, they are so pure so sattvic, so sentient, and they understand smile. They don't understand words. They don't understand the logic that you're teaching them. Anything you might be wanting to cognitively um, enforce within them, but they will understand a smile. They will understand a frown. They will understand laughter. And they will read it really well, and they will respond to you in a smile in turn. Because even before you learn how to talk, you first learned how to smile. Before you learn how to crawl, you first learned how to charm people with your smile and with your sweetness. Because in fact, babies know how to charm people. There is this social experiment that was done called the still baby experiment. And that is that they would have a mother smile at their child, play with the child for a few minutes, and then the researchers asked the mom to turn away and then come back with a straight face, a totally indifferent face for 2 minutes, and ask the mother to hold that for 2 minutes. And in a short time, the child understands that there's something different, there's something awkward, something wrong. And the baby even tries to smile at the mother and trying to get back to that place of sweetness, try to get back to this social interaction. And when the mother refuses and is still indifferent, then the baby starts to point at things, starts to put their hands on the face, try to communicate and say, "Hey, what's going on here?" And then ultimately will just tune out or start to get depressed. And so it shows that smiling is a very subtle form of communication. And it is a way that we, as human beings, we interact socially and communicate on a subtle way. It's very important. Now, sometimes there's different types of smiles. There are people who will laugh at you because they see your pain, laugh at you to make fun of you. They will smirk at you with sarcasm. And sometimes you even have women sometimes are even resistant to smile, especially when men ask them to smile in different settings. Like you have a boss that says, "Smile more," or something. Because that can be like a form of social control, a form of subservience when somebody's forcing you to smile. That's not good. And I say that to say that you cannot be a smiling fool. You cannot be a smiling fool in the world that is smiling through the pain in the world and smiling through injustice, smiling into subservience, but rather to, in those situations, you have to sometimes become ferocious and stand up for what is right. So, having said that, on the other hand, to practice sweet and smiling behavior as a general form of being is really can be very positive, can be very transformative for you and for others around you, and all around creates a beautiful, harmonious environment. To be sweet also means to use gentle words, to have a gentle demeanor, to not be cruel and not be too crude. So these are some thoughts on smiling and sweet behavior. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So Karen, let's see. Let's look at where we are in the chat. Karen says, always remember that a smile is something sacred to be shared. Even the Cherokee, of course, all cultures know this. So this is a Cherokee proverb, something sacred to be shared. A smile is a way, Hitendra says, for me to give loving sunlight to everyone I meet. I was nicknamed Pleasant Man the last time I went to my old combat sport national event. Yes, the smile is sunlight on the face. Absolutely. Thank you for the song. You are welcome. Beautifully sung. Thank you. The Supreme sings everything. In fact, when you wonder a flower that is blossoming, it's almost like a smile. And when the bird is chirping a sweet song, it's almost like a smile. And who do the flowers bloom for? I mean, you're not there when every flower blooms. I had a little rose bush in front of my house. I wasn't there to see them all bloom. But somebody is there. So who do they bloom for? Who do they smile for? They smile and they bloom for that supreme entity. And Hitendra saying 15 seconds of smiling causes releases of dopamine and oxytocin. Yes. Isn't it interesting, Hitendra, that we know a smile feels good, and we know a smile makes things and other people feel good. And science found a way to prove that. A lot of times, science is proving some of the obvious things. Like we knew meditation relaxed you and was good for you, and now science has proven that meditation can do that. Well, I'm glad that they've also made some investigations on smiling. Fascinating investigations, actually. Peggy says, smile, radiant love, and I love the song. Thanks. Well, I love you and glad you enjoyed the song. Let's see here. Any comments over on Facebook? B joined us saying Baba Nam Kevalam, Namaskar. Thank you, Bandari. And let's see here. I'm getting to the comments. Noelia saying, Hola, San Diego. It means I see a light in you that inspires a light in me. So is that what San Diego means? I really love what you said. It reminds me of Namaskar. Namaskar means, I greet you with the divine charms of my mind and my heart. And actually, when we give a Namaskar, we should give a Namaskar with a very sweet attitude. It's kind of like when you say hello to somebody for the first time. You say, how are you? Those are also good opportunities to deliver those ideas, those messages with sweetness. Sometimes people around the world, they find Americans to be not so sincere because they're always like, hey, how are you? How's it going? Apparently not all cultures do that right away. And one way that you can be sincere with the greeting is to deliver it with sweetness, with genuine sweetness for that person, because that person is the supreme and that person has a smile, and there's so much beauty in every individual. Every individual has so much beauty, and every individual becomes more beautiful with their smile, actually. So smiling is a wonderful, wonderful power that we have. And Minna saying, contact the spin, love from within. Thank you. Angela, sometimes you feel really good and you just want to give that to someone else. And there are other times when you see something that makes you smile. It's a great reminder that small pleasures creates moments of bliss. Yes, exactly. Just a deep breath is sometimes proof that You can be happy with just one breath, and you can be happy with just one smile. Uh, Minna saying, uh, Balbi theory. Okay, thank you. If you'd like, you can elaborate on that. And Jayati, Jennifer saying, beautiful. Babies always bring out the warmth and sweet from those around them. That's true. A genuine smile is a source in the room. That's right. Thank you. And that's true. Babies will bring that out in people. Imagine even a father who's very serious, but when he's with their child, ooh, he might become like a little boy making, goo goo sounds and being sweet because that is how to communicate with the baby in a way that doesn't require any other effort of cognitive ability other than to be cognizant of the smile. That's the first. So it's such a primordial language.